As you begin preparing for Yoga Nidra, be aware that every perception you experience, every sensation, emotion, or sound that you hear is going to be beneficial for deepening your practice. Each is a messenger to help bring you back to your true nature. So begin now to be aware of each perception that you are experiencing. In this moment, the sense of the room around you, any sounds. Let all of your senses be wide open. During Yoga Nidra, you may experience the tendency of the mind to drift as it becomes identified with a thought or an image. As you become more one-pointed, you may notice these thoughts, and in this moment of noticing, you may find yourself not being identified with them, just that they are thoughts drifting across the screen of your mind, just another object or thing that you are noticing in your awareness. Yoga Nidra is a time you can learn to recognize when you have become identified with a thought, an emotion, a memory, and all of a sudden you recognize that you were daydreaming or even sleeping, identified with whatever is arising, and recognize how awareness is here the entire time, the background in which everything that you are experiencing is arising. Awareness is an ever-present background of spacious presence in which every thought and emotion and feeling, every daydream is unfolding, arising, moving, and passing away. So during Yoga Nidra, feel yourself in each moment, feeling back into your spacious presence, into awareness, feeling your way into the spacious ground of presence that is not something you're doing, it is doing itself. It is being itself. During your Yoga Nidra practice, you may come upon feelings of comfort or discomfort. And when you encounter a comfort or discomfort, understand that you are learning how to meet it and greet it, welcoming it in. And while your first impulse may be to refuse its entry, or to do something to change it or make it different, as you deepen into Yoga Nidra, you are learning how to welcome it in as a messenger sent from beyond, which is here to reveal to you something about your life, some action you should take, and to reveal your very presence, an underlying peace that is always here during even your most difficult moments. So learn to welcome each sensation, each perception you experience during the practice, as a messenger that is here to teach you, to bring you back home to your true nature. During Yoga Nidra, recognize the tendency of the mind to want to change a sensation, an emotion, or discomfort. Simply note this fact, this tendency of the mind. Welcome this tendency also, so that you find yourself being in radical acceptance of everything that is rising in your experience, everything arising in your awareness. Become aware now of the room around you, of your surroundings. A sense of this space as a warm and comfortable, safe environment where you are safe and supported, so you can go deeply into understanding yourself and your true nature. Sense the floor beneath you, the air that touches your skin. And if you could be 5 or 10% more comfortable than you are right now, what would you do to bring this deeper sense of comfort? Take time to do whatever it is you need to do to give yourself this extra 5 or 10% more comfort. Should you find yourself experiencing discomfort during this practice, welcome the discomfort as a messenger. Sometimes it is just a messenger moving through. But if it stays, it may be inviting you to adjust your body in some manner. So be responsive to these messengers as they arrive, without reaction, simply listening to what they have to say and responding in a manner that feels appropriate and harmonious. The delight of our practice is that everything we experience is an aspect of Yoga Nidra and of awakening to our deepest knowing. And now inquire for a moment into the question, what brings you to this moment? Of all of the places you could be right now, what brings you here, now, practicing Yoga Nidra? What is your heart's deepest desire that has brought you here to this moment? Can you find your deepest, most heartfelt intention for yourself for this practice? If this practice is completely and radically effective and fruitful, what is your heart's deepest desire that would come true as a result of doing Yoga Nidra right now? You might find this statement as a prayer or as an affirmation for yourself or for the world, for a friend or the universe, for peace or joy in the world. And as you contact your deepest and most heartfelt desire, place it in the present tense. Don't hold your prayer for some future time. Instead, affirm it as a present reality or fact of this moment. And then set it aside so that you can come back to it later towards the end of your practice. Take a moment to find what we call your inner resource, a safe place in your imagination. It could be a room, a meadow, a place at the beach, somewhere you've been to before, or a new place. A special place that when you are here, you feel totally comfortable, safe, protected, and at peace. This is a place that when you're here, you can deeply rest and relax. Take a few moments now to envision such a place and feel how being here acts on your entire body and mind. Use your spontaneous imagination and have a felt sense of what's here. What kind of things do you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch? And bring in various objects, animals, people, or other objects that when you see, touch, smell, taste, hear, or think about them, you feel deeply at peace, deeply relaxed, safe. There may be friends or family here that when you are with them, you feel totally supported, valued for who you are, just as you are. And each time you practice Yoga Nidra, visit this place. Allow it to become a safe haven, which you can visit whenever you experience the need to feel safe, protected, comfortable, and relaxed. And during your Yoga Nidra, should you feel stressed by a particular sensation, emotion, or thought that is arising in your awareness, step back into this special place, this inner resource place, and feel relaxed and safe. And then when you feel ready, step back into the emotion, the thought, or memory, and begin to welcome it again into your awareness. And now we begin the rotation of consciousness, rotation of awareness, by taking a trip through the different parts of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness is to go from part to part. Keep yourself alert, but do not concentrate too intensely. Become aware of the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of the hand. Become aware of your palm, the back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the right waist, right hip, right side, the kneecap, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the left waist, the left hip, the left side, the kneecap, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. And now go to the back. Become aware of the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the right hip, the left hip, the spine, the whole back together. And now go to the top of the head, the forehead, both sides of the head, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right cheek, the left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, the upper lip, lower lip, the chin, the throat, the right chest, left chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, the abdomen, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, spine, shoulder blades, the whole of the front, abdomen, navel, chest, the whole of the back and the front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together. Please do not sleep. Total awareness, no sleeping, no movement. The whole body lying still. Become aware of your body lying still. See your body lying perfectly still in this room. Visualize this image in your mind. And now we go to the breath. Move your awareness to the ongoing and natural breath. There's no need to change it. Just feeling your breath as it comes and goes. Again and again, remaining aware of breathing and little else. And letting any mental chatter dissolve into the background. Focusing only on your breathing. Following this soothing breath over and over, noticing how soft and subtle it is. And now it's time to notice where in your body it's easiest to monitor your breath. It could be how it sounds or how it feels at the nostrils, perhaps in your throat, or in the upper, middle, or lower part of your lungs. Simply noticing wherever your breath is most prominent in your body. It really doesn't matter where. Just let your attention and awareness rest wherever your breath is most noticeable now. And if distractions come, simply bring your attention back to the breath, anchoring your attention on breathing. And now notice how soft and quiet and subtle your breath has become. Leave it alone and let it be, just allowing your breath to be soft and subtle, so gentle that your chest hardly moves. It's okay. Not much breath is needed now. Perhaps you'd like to go further still into relaxation for some mental and emotional relief. If you would, use your natural breath like a broom to begin sweeping away thoughts and beliefs, feelings and memories, just for now, from your face and head, sweeping and brushing tensions away from your face and head, easily and smoothly sweeping and brushing stress away, whether past or present, repairing and healing and restoring. Bring your attention back to your arms and let your breath naturally begin sweeping down your arms to your hands now, removing thoughts and feelings and memories, even pain from old injuries, brushing and sweeping and rinsing away. As this is done, you may notice the heaviness being replaced with the feeling of being lightweight and lighter still. Bring your attention down to your legs and feet, and let your breath be like a sweeping motion, sweeping down your legs and feet with your breath, erasing thoughts, rinsing away memories and feelings, hurts vanishing, brushing tension away with your soft and subtle breath, removing thoughts and memories, and any old injuries are swept away clean as your breath flows down your legs to your feet and safely away. And having your awareness around your hips with a soft and subtle breath, sweep tensions away, allowing your breath to release old pain, sweeping stress away, and allowing relaxation to happen more and more, healing and restoring. And as relaxation deepens, it may feel as if you're floating. Let this happen, feeling buoyant. And feel the sweeping and brushing and rinsing breath in and around the vital organs of your abdomen, softening and lightening, releasing tension and old forgotten hurts, removing any remaining tension, wiping away old pains and injuries with your subtle breath in and around your vital organs. And it lessens and lightens with a soft and subtle breath. And now this sweeping motion moves all around your chest and heart, and memories and hurts are swept away. Injuries and tensions are cleared out with your breath, nice and clean, sweeping and brushing away outdated feelings and emotions, repairing and healing and restoring all around your chest and heart. Feeling quite peaceful, use this technique around your neck and throat, rinsing away unspoken words, clearing. And as the tensions release, the connection between your head and heart opens and becomes free and clear and easy, simply brushing with your gentle breath. And now sweeping and smoothing around your ears, softening more and more, brushing away hurtful sounds of any type, like hurtful things you may have been told. And as this clearing continues, your sense of inner hearing is awakened. And now your breath brushes all around your eyes, removing visions that are no longer helpful. And your inner eyes open, and your inner vision clears. And let any last bit of tension disappear through the top of your head. Observe the buoyancy, the softness, even a weightlessness of deep relaxation. It's like a detached feeling from the body and the mind, and being detached from worldly cares just for now. Note the feelings that are present in the body. Sensations of warmth, sensations of coolness. Find a sensation of coolness, and as you do, relinquish the concept of cool, and just meet and greet sensations of coolness as they come into your awareness. Then find the sensation of warmth or heat. Let go of the concept of warmth and simply welcome the pure sensations of warmth just as they are. Perhaps the movement of air against your skin and your body and feeling coolness, and then warmth back and forth. And then feel both coolness and warmth simultaneously and see how this affects your body and mind. Feelings of warmth and coolness simultaneously. Find the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of the body heavy, sinking into the ground, the floor supporting the weight of the body, the weight of the head, torso, arms, and legs. Take notice of tension that might be keeping the body up off of the floor. Just note tension. Meet it as pure sensation without trying to eliminate it. Can you welcome tension and heaviness into awareness just as it is? The feelings of heaviness, weight, or density. And find the sensation of lightness somewhere in the body. The opposite feeling of lightness. The feeling of lightness, even of floating, as if the body is floating on a cloud, a sense of pure lightness. And now go from one to the other. Be absorbed by the feeling of heaviness, density, mass, the weight of the body into the ground. And then the feeling of lightness, and allow both to be present simultaneously. Feelings of heaviness and lightness simultaneously. See how this being present to both feelings acts on your body and mind. Let go of thinking. Simply experience lightness and heaviness and the movement of the breath and the flow of sensation in the body. The movement or flow of sensation and energy in the body. Not inventing or pretending, not trying to make anything happen, simply sensing the flow of sensation, the flow of breath and energy that brings aliveness to the physical body and mind. And notice the movement of emotion in the body, emotion that you have been experiencing or are experiencing now. Perhaps take a moment to review your day and the different emotions you may have had so far. Aliveness, boredom, happiness, joy, a momentary flitting of sadness. Whatever is present in awareness, simply note emotions that are present in this moment and see if you can let go of the concept of thinking about them. Just meet and greet them as movements of pure sensation that are present before your mind names it. And see if there's a particular emotion that is present. Be aware of it. Dive into it as pure sensation. Where is the center of it in the body? Where is its periphery? No thinking, simply sensing emotion and pure sensation, and see how this acts on your body and mind. And now withdraw your mind and concentrate on the dark space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far and as wide as the eye can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests itself within. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of the space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Imagine a well. Imagine a well and that you are looking into it. The well is dark and deep, a cylindrical tunnel into the depths of the earth. There is a bucket on a chain. You lower it into the well, and it moves into abysmal darkness. You can feel of the darkness. You can feel it on the chain, in the depths, but you cannot see it. And now pull the bucket up out of the darkness and into the light. Let's lower the bucket again, but this time, if you wish, you can get into the bucket, and I will lower you down and pull you up again, perfectly safely. And now the bucket is winding down. You're descending slowly through the light and moving into darkness, unknown and all-pervading darkness. Complete darkness and emptiness all around. So dark that you cannot see yourself, but you can know and feel that you are. You descend a little further with complete awareness that you are. Now I am winding you up through the darkness and into the dim light, from the dim light into daylight and out of the well. Bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. This space can also be visualized in front of the forehead. So if you want to explore a little, you can shift your gaze slightly upward, but do not strain. Continue watching this dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. And see yourself setting out on a journey to climb a sacred mountain. You know that it is going to be a long and difficult climb, but you feel sure that you will reach the summit. As you leave your hometown, you meet your guide, a person whom you have never met, but you know he is a qualified and experienced guide. You find it difficult to assess his character, and he is not very talkative. But as you want to make the journey, you follow him. The path you are following passes through a large forest, beneath the canopy of trees and crossing many streams. You come to an enormous lake, a tranquilizing blue color, fresh and clear, and you stop. You and the guide drink the water and rest for a while. After continuing the journey, you begin to feel some frustration and mistrust of the guide. The forest has become so dense that you cannot see very far in any direction. The sacred mountain is completely obscured by your view, and you feel very far from home. However, after a little time, you begin to ascend and the forest becomes less dense. You look back into the direction from which you came, and you can see the forest and the rooftops of the houses of your town. The sight of the town and the tiredness of your body make you feel that the journey is perhaps useless, and you want to return to the comforts of your home and to the friends you've left behind. But the guide insists you go on, and so you follow. The ascent becomes steeper and you are feeling tired, but the guide continues at his steady pace. Sometimes you feel angry at his relentless pace, but at other times you are grateful for his expertise in climbing the more difficult terrain and avoiding places that would have been impossible for you to climb. The vegetation becomes less dense. The ground is rocky and rugged. And all thoughts of home and past are gone as you need to concentrate completely on the climbing and keeping up with your guide. Overcome with fatigue, you collapse to the ground to rest. You feel exhausted and defeated, and do not care if the guide waits for you or not. The whole journey seems pointless. And then the guide comes to you, takes you by the hand, and starts walking again. With each step, he repeats the words, "I will." You find that you are walking in step with him, and the sound of the words, "I will," is echoing through your body and mind, giving you tremendous strength and energy. The guide releases your hands, but the words keep resounding in your mind as you follow him further upwards. As you near the top of the sacred mountain, the ascent is even more difficult. The guide is far ahead of you. You trudge languidly on alone. And finally you reach the top, where the guide is waiting for you. And as you observe the spectacular panoramic view, the feeling of exhilaration floods your body and mind. The guide gives you a meaningful smile, and you are grateful to him for his forcefulness during the climb. You are exalted by the environment and overcome by a feeling that you've never experienced before. You're still absorbed in this exhilaration when the guide says, "Follow me," and leaps from the peak, disappearing into space. Without any further thought, you follow. And now bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully, with detachment. Do not become involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. And if any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colors or patterns, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. Let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. And now ask yourself, what am I thinking? Do not think, but become aware of the spontaneous thought process. Become a witness. Do not suppress any thought. Try to witness your thoughts and ask yourself again and again, what am I thinking? At the same time, maintain total awareness of any thought that is passing through the visible frame of your consciousness. And now, beginning to experience sensations of pleasure, happiness, and joy. Inner joy is always yours and always present within. If it has become hidden or dim, it can be restored to its natural brilliance and luminosity. If it's helpful, you may remember and relive experiences of joy now by recalling happy memories, smiling faces, pleasurable experiences, and peaceful times, and flowing into experiencing innate well-being, remaining with a feeling of pure joy that's present in the body. Note the subtle sense of yourself as an observer and experience the subtle movement of thought that I am experiencing this. I am experiencing joy. I am feeling this sensation. Meet each thought as a movement that is unfolding in your awareness. Allow all of these movements to be present in your awareness. Sensation, breath, feelings, thoughts, joy. Let all of these be present just as they are. Being in touch with the aspect of yourself that doesn't change even as all of these movements are arising. Residing in pure awareness. And now revisit your heartfelt desire, your resolve. Set it free to announce and claim itself. See how it may have changed, allowing it to sink in deeply and meaningfully. Imagine what it would be like if it were already true. And now let yourself reflect back on this experience, sensing what you have experienced, just reflecting on your experience, whatever it happened to be. It's time to start transitioning back to full awareness and to bring back all of the peace and the understanding and the presence that you've experienced for your sake and for the sake of others. Start bringing your attention back to your presence in these surroundings, to this time and space, sensing the ceiling above and the walls all around, and sense the surface below you, feeling the contact points between your body and the surface supporting you. Have a direct experience of the support. Bring your attention back to your breathing. And each time you breathe, your energy begins a steady return. Your mind becomes crystal clear. Imagine going about your life affirming to yourself, I have within me the perfect response to each and every moment in my life. Feeling yourself waking up, becoming alert. And when you are ready, start moving and stretching yourself all over any way that feels right. Feeling your body waking up, becoming more and more aware and alert. When you are sure that you are fully awake, you may slowly open your eyes and come up to seated. The practice of Yoga Nidra has ended.